feel it's my time, think it's my pen ready. Used to hold myself back, my self-esteem been patted. Gotta keep on chugging, ran through everything in front of me. Might smoke bed in heaven, got a whole agenda. Can't aspire to get ahead, so bump that, it's no surrender. Got a dollar flipped up, I'm trying to get it in FT to get them when they're hand and crypto. Learn how to fix that. I don't really hold out of books, but I'ma learn how to fix that. Some opportunities are never come unless you paying attention, so no, I can't miss that. Moving, MVP, I got the record, I might have to pro something. Big jumper worthy, they gon' have to retire my jersey early. Whole crew coming, had to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket, yeah, I did all that. Big plans, partners trying to make profits, yeah, I did all that. Work, sweat, and tears breaking, even no ends, yeah, I did all that. Had to make it happen, putting hours in my practice, I did all that. Yeah, I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs, yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, run it, ooh, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my big dog, walking big talk, young veteran, living legend, bet I'm better than them. This is my ship, I'ma jack it like Letterman, y'all better not let them in, they gon' rotate it, so I keep the pedaling, started a chain, the cycle is heaven sent, this is from God, but I'm not your reverend, not in the pulpit, I'm a pit bull in this element, yeah, said you gon' pull up, then settle it, yeah, I've been married to this hustle, this is my brain, watch I step in it, yeah, and I ain't even got a yard, but I'ma get it here, watch I touch down, pulling plans out the clutch, everybody getting crushed, the cut down is for us now, have to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket, yeah, I did all that, big plans, partners trying to make profits, yeah, I did all that, work, sweat, and tears breaking, even no ends, yeah, I did all that, had to make it happen, putting hours in my practice, I did all that, yeah, I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs, I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs, yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, run it, ooh, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my, yeah. Run it, I can't take no loss, I don't even know what it costs, I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, I can't take no loss, I don't even know what it costs, yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, run it, ooh, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my pen ready. Used to hold myself back, my self-esteem been patted. Gotta keep on chugging, ran through everything in front of me. Might smoke bed in heaven, got a whole agenda. Can't aspire to get ahead, so bump that, it's no surrender. Got a dollar flipped up, I'm trying to get it in FT to get them when they're hand and crypto. Learn how to fix that. I don't really hold out of books, but I'ma learn how to fix that. Some opportunities are never come unless you paying attention, so no, I can't miss that. Moving, MVP, I got the record, I might have to pro something. Big jumper worthy, they gon' have to retire my jersey early. Whole crew coming, had to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket, yeah, I did all that. Big plans, partners trying to make profits, yeah, I did all that. Work, sweat, and tears breaking, even no ends, yeah, I did all that. Had to make it happen, putting hours in my practice, I did all that. Yeah, I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, I can't take no loss, yeah, I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, hit the ground, then it go off, yeah, run it, ooh, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my big dog, walking big talk, young veteran, living legend, bet I'm better than them.
Hello. Mic is on. Oh, this is a good one, guys. This is a good one. I have to tilt the camera for this. Look at that crema. Jeez Louise. Good views in the rice fields back there. How's everyone? Let's put it back up so we can see properly. Ooh, look at that crazy wet hair. I'm always rushing. When I'm going to do live, I'm always rushing. I always think I've got more time, but I don't. So let's see where we are. Had a good day yesterday. Hope you had a good day. Make one for me. Oh man, this is, I haven't even tasted it yet. Just everything is better with coffee, man. Everything. I sound like an addict. Well, I'm kind of an addict. Can't do without my coffee. Yo, Malik. Hello, Mr. Still Yo Pips. Still Yo Pips. I see what you did there. You're not stealing my pips for sure. Hopefully not. Right, let's go back onto the charts because it's a busy week. We did have the warning yesterday that it's going to be a busy week. And for once, I've got everything ready. Everything's analyzed. Everything is ready. Let's see the world. Good morning. Let's go to, I can take no loss, says Harry. Absolutely. Still on green days for 2024. That's good. Let's go. Let's see what we're doing. Oh, 8,610 subscribers. We're growing, guys. We're growing. That 10K is not far off. And you know what's happening at 10K? We're going to get a Vanguard membership for you guys. For 1 month, you can trial and see what it's all about and get it for free. You're going to come and meet all the squad and everyone. You're going to love it. I think you're going to love it. So, pretty cool. Let's jump on to the DXY because I think we've taken out the lows here. We can see that we're now actually pushing to the higher ground. We've found equilibrium. However, at equilibrium, we've got a big fair value gap there on the 1 hour. So we're going to see what the play is today on the DXY and how is that going to affect the two pairs that I've been putting my attention on. Let me just delete these indicators so we can see what's going on. Right, so what we're going to do now, I'm just going to switch on to everything to update at the same time because I want to see everything at the same time. I want my dollar index on here. So I'm just going to tap once on DXY, put the dollar index there, tap once on pound dollar, put it there. Now we've got everything set up. Let's have a look at what we're playing up with the day. Just to double check with the dailies, that's correct, and that's correct. Super. So we're all set up. What is the story? We had a big rejection again, guys, on the DXY. We can see that there, big pin down. We had a push up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strong pins down. So that is interesting on the DXY. If you traded with us yesterday, you saw that we called the exact bottom of this move on the euro dollar. Actually, the push down to the pound dollar with the ghost. Really accurate. I was joking into the Discord that they might think that we've got inside knowledge, right? By how accurate we are. So this is the bigger story here on the dollar index. Obviously, we still got that gap here that hasn't been filled yet. We do have a retracement to the 76.4. If I put a Fibonacci in there, you can see that there, 76.4. That's where we're hovering. We're holding above though. The longer we hold above the 76.4, the higher the chances we're going higher. And I can see some familiar faces. Epic repositioning yesterday. Yeah, it was good. It was really good. Let me see if you can see the final. The final reposition. Let's go on to the conscious day trader Vanguards. I posted in the charts yesterday. That's the prediction from yesterday that we looked. We found that nice pick there. We thought of the push down, but we were long on the euro dollar, so we had to wait. We had to reposition a little bit. I shared with the guys earlier this one here. Look at that. 2 repositions, 1 paid off. Superly nice. And overnight, it actually paid off more. So let's go on IM25. Good morning, Ali. Good morning, John. Good morning, Nasversity. Good morning, Anna and Bessem. All the good people are in. They're tuning in. Great stuff. I've got a feeling that it's going to be a good and volatile day today. I'm manifesting that. This looks nice. What's this? Euro dollar has retraced nicely. We might have to look at that actually. But look at this. We found a nice entry here. Let me just do. Sometimes it doesn't show all the history. There we go. So we had closed that for 10 pips, repositioned this, and that paid for a really, really nice 20 pips, I think, on Darwin X. And now it's put me in a very, very good place. I think I'm in the top 190 traders in Darwin X, which is amazing. If you think that there's 40,000 in Darwin X traders, only 5,000 are actually shown on silver. So the top 5,000 are shown on silver on the competitions for allocation. The rest don't even make it because they're not that good. So to be in the top 200 of 40,000 people, that is pretty cool. And I know Ali might be close as well, one of our vanguards. So I'm looking forward to celebrating that. Pound dollar, where are we? Oh, some nice moves. What's going on? Let's see. I'm actually liking these moves. Let's go on the 15. It's just going to update all of them. Right, we're got a nice push down. Into fair values gaps, discounted areas. This is kind of nice. Where are we at? We're at 1268. Let's get. There's a nice push now. It's fulfilled this area here, so we'll see. We need to break higher for this to push to the previous daily low. I know a lot of people like shorting these moves. I did want to short here. Remember, I put this as my happy place, but I didn't see this in time. Yeah, I would have shorted this. What's it delivered? 30p. That would have been a nice, easy day. But I do like this as well. This is nice. Retrace now. This is also nice. Any news coming up? Obviously, the unfortunate death to the soldiers. A bit of unstable ground in the world, so we need to be aware of that. We also need to throw in our news. Live economic calendar. Yeah, Lee, I thought that wasn't a lot of people, but it's actually 40,000 people, so it's quite a few. So if you're in the top 700, 1,000 traders, that for me, that's big. That's big. What's 1% of 40,000? 400. So anything, if you're in that top end of the top 500 people, you're doing really, really well. Let's change this. Too many news on there. It's not liking the saves, so I have to do it every time. Doesn't take that long. I just want to see today. '30th, we've got CB consumer confidence, and that's late though. That's 10 o'clock UK US, so that's 1:30. 1 o'clock is 8. 3 o'clock PM UK time. Be careful. I'm going to be in a meeting at that time because today I have we've got a men's group in Bali where we go and what we're trying to replicate in the Vanguard actually, where we go and chat and talk about how everything is going. You ask guys, we need some help sometimes to express. We don't easily express our emotions. A bit more closed. But this is a nice safe place where you can go and chat with no one's you're challenging you in a good way and making sure you're on track with everything that you're doing. But look at this. Let's look at this pound dollar. We're trying to create that on the Vanguard on Fridays. I'm super proud the guys did it. Had the first call today. 76.4. That will be a nice area. I'm definitely gonna get interested here. What's that? 167. What's the early sell-off though? This is interesting. Let's have a look a little bit on the fundamentals just to check if there's anything that's changed. I don't think much has changed because we didn't have a lot of news or releases yesterday, but it's a very, very big week. NFP is going to top everything obviously at the end of the week. We also have Bank of England monetary policy report. We also have FOMC. It's going to be crazy. So we need to be careful where we're going to be entering, because if we hold this for a couple of days, we don't want to be exposed this week, right? We can make a lot of money on NFP, it's true, but we can be like the institutional traders and use NFP for liquidity. We don't use NFP to predict price. I'm going to repeat that. We're using NFP volatility for liquidity, not to predict price. Write that down. And it will take a while to understand what I mean. And to make it in a plain form, you know, when you have big spikes, it's either going to confirm or help you reposition where you're supposed to be repositioning. We're not going to go into NFP thinking, right, this is going to go up, so I'm going to load up, or I'm going to take positions before the NFP, or I'm going to tighten my repositions because I want to make more profit. No, we don't want to predict price. Morning, Mari. Rafael, good morning. Hassan, maybe there will be long silver bullet in GU today. Maybe. I mean, I do like the long situation that's happening right now. We're just below equilibrium. Let's have a look at our pairs for a second. What else we got? Euro dollar, we've still got the gap there in a bit of a nice similar situation. I do like this as well. Oh, what do you choose today? Nice, we've got some nice movements. 61 retracement. I don't mind this actually. Where is it? 5. Might start a quarter of a position. Do I want to be on euro dollar though? I do want to be on euro dollar, yes. 125. I'm going to start on this. That top there. What time is it? We've got another 50 minutes. So we're going to see how this is going to react to that 61 retracement. Obviously we've got the 64 below. We also have liquidity below here, so that's why I'm starting with a quarter of a position. Obviously we're pre-market as well, we don't want to load up. I'm in a kind of a position of my lowest entry just before like a few pips, so I don't mind getting involved here. We created a higher high here, took liquidity out, came back down, filled fair value gaps. I kind of like this position. This is nice. This is my sort of thing. So we're going to start with that. Good morning from Africa. Hello, Chris. You mean CPI take liquidity? I didn't mention CPI, NFP. NFP is just an extreme version of an event, right? So it moves price in one direction or the other. But if you've done good analysis, the price is going to react and find an area of liquidity. So 350K, Julius. Yes, we are managing 350,000 accounts. 250,000 on my Fibers account. Also, I'm managing a 50,000 account on Darwin X. It's actually going to be more. So I've also got an instant fund for 40,000, so it adds up to about 350,000. So yeah, haven't dropped into a live for ages. Nice train entertainment this morning. Happy Tuesday to all. Same entry as Yanis, but I entered first. You copy me. I have been looking at you, Lim. I always do that every morning. I try and see what you're doing. Just try and copy you. Hi, Fred. Oh, Fred, fellow Vanguard, missed you there. Fred is always lurking in the background. It's one of those, those rivers that's strong but slow going in one direction. I'm anticipating big things from Fred. It's like those horses that don't show much, but they can move. That's the power of Fred. My anticipation anyway from what's going to happen. But yeah, let's have a look on this move. We're going to see if that reaction is going to happen. If it doesn't, let's go and see what the PMT looks like. I just want to quickly look at. Bet you're out there too, Martin. Yeah, Martin is probably not popping out yet. He's secretly listening in. He's probably running around, doing different chores, but he's always there in the background. He's always lurking. He will always pop out when something's happening and be like, oh, DXY is moving. Right, so, wow, look at this. DXM, this is interesting in terms of retail traders are really buying the Aussie against the Swiss franc. I kind of want to see that actually. What happened there? We're going to target the high for this. If though price action reacts down here in a weird manner, let's see what that's about 10 pips. That's 20 pips here actually. 20 pips there. So we'll see how that moves. If price action, because this will be around equilibrium as well, we'll have a look. Yeah, equilibrium is about the top side there. Wait, one sec. Oh, this is hilarious. This is absolutely hilarious. I wanted to place a euro trade and I've entered on the pound dollar. This is hilarious. Oh dear. Funny. That is funny. I guess we're trading pound. They are kind of similar. God, I need coffee. Let's see what we got into. That is funny. Similar situation. However, I did want to long the euro, not the pound. Oh, hilarious. Oh well. I guess we're long pound. That's what we're doing today. Oh dear. Right. So let's go on PMT just to keep an eye on this. Yeah, so there's a slight bias to the short side. However, 85% of people are longing Aussie against the Swissy. Interesting. This is intriguing. 84%. I haven't seen this big bias yet. So normally this is a very good sign to go against the retail traders, as like an extra indication there. And we have been bearish. So I would like to see this to take a little bit of a high. Might be interesting to have a look at that. It's not on my radar though. I don't even know what ATI does. Let's look at the volumes. I'm just going to check my trade as well. Still got time. That's so funny, isn't it? Analyzing the euro, entering on the pound. Brilliant. Oh dear. Let's see. Would I have taken this? I definitely wouldn't have taken at 61 there. I would have taken at 76. And we're at equilibrium now. But it's not bad. Let me look at euro. Yeah, we were a little bit lower than equilibrium on the entry there. Potatoes. That's not the phrase, but I made it up. Is it tomatoes? Potatoes. Right, that is hilarious. I don't think I've ever done that. Let's have a look at retail on the pound. Ali says, let's hope they're shorting, buddy. I'm in the pound down, so I need everyone to short it. from retail, please. Let's create some liquidity so we can make our money. Ooh. Right, so we have a slight bearish outtake on fundamentals on the pound dollar. That's not very good, is it? We also have, the good news is that retail 62% are shorting this, but 62 is not deemed a big number to create bias. Normally you want to see anything above 70, 80% to be on the short side, because a lot of the times when you're in the 60s, 50s, they'll actually get it right. So we just have to be aware that this is not a strong bias that retails are shorting that, because we've got another 40% of people going long. COD data is pretty neutral. News pretty even. Negatives and positives pretty even there. Let's go on the market structure. Hello from Vancouver. Hello, Andre. We're at 127s now. That is what's happening. That is the main mover. That is the main price. Obviously, we've got the target of 128 if we're going low and 126 below. So we're going to look at this. I don't mind this. And look, we've taken the highs, we've come back, retraced into this. I don't mind it. I probably could have taken this. The only thing that would be a bit of a wait for me was to see this sort of price action here. We're creating lower highs, taken out liquidity, created a lower high, took out liquidity above here. So this can do two things. We're either refilling this to retest the highs to create another momentum to the upside. However, we do have multiple equal lows on the bottom side. 78% buyers in GU. Which broker is that? Hassan. I know that this one, this retail is based on FX plus IG, I believe. I don't know if they say that here. Let me see. I think they use the same for the news, so it will be the FX Street. Let's double check that. I don't know if I can log in without a VPN, but let's see. It won't let me, will it? No. Doesn't like Indonesia at all. At least we won't have a boring week with these news coming. Absolutely, yeah. I definitely think there's going to be some movement, and I do like this price action. This is like I definitely like this price action. We can have a run back into this level here. This will be another. This is interesting because how far is this? This is 20 pip move to the 23. From here, breaking the lows, filling here. This could be a nice start of a position to short if you had missed this short as well, depending on your bias, your bigger bias. But let's have a look at that. In terms of bias, it might look a bit messy because I've got my scruffy levels in there. But as you zoom in, these look better. Yeah, the story here, let me just hide them for a second, just to show you price action. The story here is these wicks. We haven't been able to get to the 128. We've had a rejection once, twice. Big wicks, wicks down. So for some reason, there's this big institutional sell-off when it gets to the high end of 127s. So this 127 now level is where we've been consolidating. If there's a break to there's two things that can happen, right? We've got interest for them to be selling price at 128. Think about this. If they suddenly see a lot of selling happening of 126, 1264, 1262, they have to make a decision, right? Imagine if they're hedging their positions on the dollar. They have to decide, do they think, and if they have to close contracts or whatever they're doing with their, how they're dealing with their currencies and how much pound they're holding, they might have to make a decision to sell at a shorter price, even if they don't want the 128, because if it takes months to get to 128, they might not have months. So this is why the consolidation is happening around 127, because there's people that think that they can sell off at 128. But if suddenly break of structure happens and we're going lower and lower and lower, they might jump on board and start selling of fear that this is going below 126. Because if you're selling a couple of contracts on 126 compared to 128, that's okay. But imagine if you've got millions and millions of pounds that you want to convert. That's going to be like 3-4% change in terms of their profit values. So that is what's happening at institutional level when we're getting around round numbers. So that's why round numbers matter. It's not that they don't matter, because that's where they actually put orders in. They don't put orders in 1265, 43. They put orders in. They might get filled with that if they put a huge order, but there will be like anything around 127 with a 0.5% either way or something. How we're doing on the likes, guys? Let's jump on the likes. We have got an early entry today. We are in long position on pound dollar. We're looking to see how we're going to position this. We've only gone for a quarter, just a tester of the market. This will be great if we can get 20 pips on this move, and then we might have to jump ship and look for shorts opportunities if it gives us this 20 pip, because I do think that there is an upside move because of the price action right now. But if we get to the higher end of 127s and 12723, then potentially we can start positioning for something different. But we're going to see that in the next 26 minutes when we're going to open in the London Open. But definitely more exciting start than yesterday. Plus, we've got big news. We've got big news coming out tonight. We also have Harry's looking for 8 pip TP on euro. That's small, man. 8 pips, I guess. If it's your strategy, 8 pips is good. I'm hoping that your lot sizes are appropriately and are not like enormous. I guess you might be a scalper. You might be a scalper. You're trying to get small little scalps. What was I talking about? I lost my thoughts. Yeah, so we're going to see if that is going to happen on the pound dollar. Other interesting areas that I'm looking at, I just want to jump on the baby pips for a second just to see the strength. What is currently moving in the pre-market. We're going to jump on the market milk. I think this is awesome and it's free. We can go on the currency volatility and we can see that the New Zealand is actually flying. Less volatile is the franc. JPI pound dollar is third volatile, so that maybe we did the right thing. Quite equal there with the euros. We can see all currencies a bit of a decrease in volatility because we're coming up to the big NFP event at the end of the week. So yeah, market movers. Our big boys are not on here so far. Big losers, we can see that pound starting to creep in here. Euro USD dropped to 0.18, that's 19 pips. Let's go on the strength again. No, where is it? Heat map. We can see quite heavy reds on the pound, on all currencies. That's quite interesting. Oh, I see. So the stronger it is, that's where price is now. It's quite interesting. Pair is below prior bar's low. So we're taking the lows basically. Yeah, so we're looking at this. We're planning for this because now we're in it. So obviously we're going to manage this trade. Let's go put my levels in there. Obviously, what are the areas that this can go and retest? It can go and retest multiple areas. The first retest will be, can I trade more in this? I've only got a quarter of an entry in there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to average that quarter of my entry down to my previous daily low. So I want at least to have my one lot covered in this area here, because that will be my first idea of this trade. Now, if this pushes and breaks the lows, 1264 is my other area. This area here coincides with multiple lows, another liquidity grab. If we are going to 126, then there's going to be a strong reaction, because we won't want to see the price go to 125s unless prior to setting up for NFP event. So if there's a downward move, I would like to get as close as possible to the previous daily low. The rest of my one lot, that would be my first entry. Then this one, we need to see how far it is. It's 25 pips, so it's a bit tight. It is a bit tight, so we might actually start my second lot idea with a 0.25 there, quarter of that my lot, and then start building up my normal position of my second position in the 71 pip. That will be my plan around this. And definitely around 126 to have my full size of two lots averaged in. Obviously, I always reposition with this. My Darwin X, if this gets to here today, that is where I'm going to be getting involved. Where would your stop loss be? Hi Lamazor. I don't have fixed stops. I work with obviously I'm only in a quarter of a position, so I would normally risk around $1,500 to $2,000, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. So I would have to get a lot of things wrong for that to get there. But if it gets there, I would actually close that trade to keep the account safe. Costadenos, hey John, look at gold, pumping hard, pumping iron. Long to you right now, micro cap. That's not a good sign that we're all long, guys, is it? Probably retails here. Look now, the pound dollar will fly. Costadenos comes with the early excitement on the markets. Yeah, so liquidity wise, we've got liquidity above here. I do like this area. I did want to get involved in this. I just didn't find this. I didn't get in time. I was probably for breakfast with Leo at that time. Where is it? Buy side. My actual sell side is, this is the previous daily low, and then we've got an intermediate low here. This is actually the liquidity grab. Yes, we have that, but this is where the liquidity grab would be, because we have multiple lows. Sell side there. Definitely bearish targeting 126.15, says Ali. I'm probably gonna stay long until we get to this area here. I would like this to come and retest 127s. That would be nice. Test 127s and then start building on short bias, me personally. We're gonna see if we get that 20 pip to start the day off nicely. Yeah, this is classic silver bullet time now. It's you're in a silver bullet zone. You are reacting into a fair value gap. You are tapping into this order block here, 1 hour. We do have a minimum of 15 pips to the top side. This is classic silver bullet situation. Will it work? We'll find out. I need that pound dollar to go lower to get swept before going high. The market doesn't care what we need. It just does things, and we try and if the market is a huge tsunami, we're like literally throwing a little stone in it and trying to see if we're going to catch something. Maybe we hit a fish or something and we grab it, but we can't try and stop the tsunami. Let's enjoy this coffee. So yeah, tonight's going to be tricky because I've got a meeting with the lads at, what time is that? That is, I always get confused with timing. So 3 o'clock. So London, yeah, so 4 is 8. So the UK, the US news will be here around 12 o'clock at night. So maybe I'll be all right. I'll be able to participate in that. I might be sleeping though. That's the other thing. Guys, drop a like. Do that for me. Do it now. I'm manifesting your button. Boom. You've done it. I can see it. I can see you pressing the button because you love this stream and you're always here, always enjoying this stream. ICT 2022 mentorship stuff, scruffy stuff, conscious day trader stuff, psychology stuff, chill out music. It is the place to be. Let's not lie. How to calm the nerves. Just listen to pretty chill music. Be patient. Don't trade things that you're not supposed to be trading. Don't find entries on other assets when you're looking for something. Luckily, it's very similar, so we don't mind it. Let's delete that. Tassie, it's the best live stream. Appreciate that. I feel so, like it is, because we have a cool community. We don't have DHEAD. Can't say that. But we've got some cool people in here. We don't have people that are... And when you do get the people that jump in and they're a little bit more on that side of the DH, they kind of see the vibe here and they quickly run away. So that's cool. We have a filter system. How to filter the DH. I'm gonna manifest your 8 pips if you have manifested the likes. Let's see, where are we at? 36. Come on, guys. 1/3. We can do better than that. Sure. You are doing great work, sir. Thanks, Stephen. Appreciate that. I always enjoy your live streams and being real on the charts. Indeed, indeed, indeed. I am looking forward to increasing my size a little bit. I have been on the safe zone, but as you know, when was it? June, was it July? I had a big loss, right? I had the 22,000 loss. That was so big. I've nearly recovered it, like not all of it, but I've recovered most of that loss, which is insane. Like if you told me, you know, you're going to recover that account and be healthy. I've got a few messages from the fivers saying, wow, like not sure how you did that, but it's looking back and healthy. So slowly building back up into what made me the trader I am. So finding consistency through good setups, not being greedy, and slowly building. Ali, how did I see that there's more than, it's 40,000 actually traders. I heard Scruffy did an interview with the owner of Darwin X. So I'll drop him a message actually how he knows that, but I heard it in one of his videos when he was talking about Darwin X. He said that there's 5,000 that are showing in silver, but actually overall traders, they have more than 40,000. Already liked before the stream even started. Appreciate that, Harry. I'm a swing trader, but I always get value in your live streams. Sharpen the saw live sessions. Good stuff, good stuff. Last year's performance was just amazing. Yes, we need to go back to last year's performance. You know, where I want to be. This is what I'm manifested this year. This is my goal this year, to hit a multiple million account on, not multiple, a million on fivers. That means I have to up my game and get my account into 5% a month territory. So at the moment I'm on around 3 to 4%, 3.5%. So I need to up my game, but we're going to do it slowly. No, safely, slowly. This is the income for my family, the savings for my kid. Now we've got huge things that we're spending on land, building houses. So we have to be quite realistic on, yes, I can go and put 2-3 lots on here. My account can take it. And I'll probably do okay, but would it be sensible? Probably not. If this is your only income, right? You have to protect your capital at all cost, and then slowly build that capital to be able to improve. To improve that, the income is going to come. I know it's coming. It's already there. It's already there. We just need to be patient. You are a down-to-earth person watching your stream since a year now. Oh, appreciate that, buddy. Abhishek. Yeah, it's a tough industry, isn't it? Like it's. I tried to watch another live stream. In most of the live streams, there's a couple of live streams that I could potentially watch, but they trade completely different to me. News coming? What's news coming? Have I missed something? What news is coming? Do you mean the open? Let's see the world. Let me see in case I've missed something. I don't see any news. On the euro dollar, okay. What is the news? I don't see much. On Forex Factory. Here we go. Musk announces wireless brain chip implant. The company hopes that such chips can eventually help tackle complex medical conditions. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I mean, this man, Jesus, like, he's an absolute genius. Sometimes he can be an absolute DH, but he's an absolute genius in terms of all the stuff he's done. And now he's doing more. Right, so we can see the push up now, getting close to the open. I'm anticipating a retest of this order block here, at least to this level here. Then we need to, I'm probably going to take TP around that area, if it's around 20 pips. And then I'm going to wait for the highs to be taken out. We have a nice little fair value gap here. This one here, that's nice. Eight pips manifested. Good job, buddy. Well, what's this? This would be 5 pips now for me. Around 5 pips. Yeah, Chris, low and medium impacts, I don't really look at them. The volatility normally is about, what, 10 pips? It doesn't really affect your trade that much compared to like big news where it moves the things like 60, 70 pips. New subscriber, who is it? Let's see. I need to zoom in to see that. Ive, AIVG, is that correct? I just realized, look at my hair. Sorry guys, you gotta watch me all this time with this horrendous hair. I know you care so much about my hair. Right, let's get the vibes a little bit up for a second. Calm the brain down. Big news for me today is going to be CB consumer confidence and job openings. That's the two big news here. Here we go. 5 minutes to open. We're up in 10 pip territory. Let's see how it's going to react on 127. We're getting close now, 1269s. See where this candle's going to close. There he is, there's Martin. We were worried, we were like, where's Martin? I can't function. We need Martin. Only need $3 more for payout. Should I call it a day and wait for tomorrow and not rush it? Good questions. Just put that down a bit. For me personally, it's never. I like being in control of my inner world, and what I mean by inner world is my psychology. So I would like to think now, after 3 years in this, or less, I guess it's 2.5 years in this, I've come to a point where I know if there is a good setup, I'm not going to take it just to make another $3. It will be a setup that I would normally take. So I would never want to miss a good setup because I've got this, I don't want to trade anymore. That being said, that's my psychology. So you have to know your psychology. And if you cannot, control the inner world and you get excited about getting close to payouts, then you shouldn't. Yeah, you should stick to your profit, come tomorrow and do the same thing, whatever's been working. But for me personally, I've now, even if I've taken 20 trades in a day, if they're 20 trades that I should be taking, I'm taking them. If there's 0 trades, like you've seen in the live, there's been a lot of lives where we haven't had trades. So that's the way it goes. If I don't see something I like, I can wait. We can wait all day. Nursery run, oh no. I hope I hope they're doing okay. Hope everything's okay. Good morning. I don't know how to pronounce that name. That looks like Arabic name. Definitely can't pronounce that. That's such a cool language to be able to read, Arabic. And they read it backwards. It's so cool. I went to Egypt when I was doing personal training for high-end customers. I would go to Egypt and I would try to I was listening to Egyptian music, and then they had some subtitles. I was like, how do you even start reading that? It's just so impressive. Okay, 1 minute, here we go. Let's see the open. 40 seconds. Good morning, hi Math. I mean, I could have entered on the Darwin X on that one, but I think I'm too close now. I think we're too close to our location, so I'm only going to take some really, really good setup if it appears, because I've pretty much guaranteed allocation now for 25,000. That was a good push to 27 there, 10 pips. There's a reaction now coming in. Let's see. See how price reacts here. It's holding nicely. Getting 980s, getting to 7 now, get close to 7. It would need to break the 7 quite aggressively if we were to see price go higher. Normally don't like the price going in my direction when it opens. failed to take the 127s. Second attempt now. 89s, 83s. It's holding. It's going to retest this area here now. Ideally, you don't want to see it, and you don't want to see it come here. Into the fair value gap now. Don't want to see a close here. Close below. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Into the order block now. Straight through it. We had a first attempt to get to the 127, but it failed. And now you see that reaction. Like we said, we would want to see a strong break around the 127. Into that fair value gap now. Second fair value gap and last fair value gap of this move. Boom. Let's get on the charts. Let's see on the charts what's going on. Get the news out of the way. So we're holding equilibrium at the moment. Failed to get to the 127 here. So now there's a big reaction there. We're just waiting to see if the equilibrium is going to hold or we're going lower. If we're going lower, we need to plan. We need to plan on how we're going to break up our trade here. So I would like this to be my first entry, but I would like to be the bottom side of it. So let's see how far this is. From here to the low is 10 pips, to the bottom is 28. Trading below equilibrium now, hunting for liquidity. Where are we on the chat? Takeoff starting, says Constantinos. Safe flight. It doesn't look like a flight right now. It was a short one. We just went to a local island and back. Do you keep plan for how the trade mainly becomes flawed? Do you mean like losing trades? I don't have a lot of losing trades. I have good managed trades and bad managed trades. They all pay me, but some of them are better than the others, if that makes sense. So then, yeah, I do focus on those, but I do mainly focus on my good trades. I want to know when I'm doing things right, rather than focus all my things when I'm doing things wrong. Because I normally have an 80 to 87% win rate. So it doesn't make sense for me to focus so much on the losing trade. I just want to make sure that my 87% of trading is really solid. And the more I can get better entries and learn from my bad managements, then I can be in a better place. 127914 and I'm out. Hello, I long a euro from 108. I was supposed to be long in euro. I managed to get it long into pound. Let's see on the euro. Oh, the euro gave us that nice spike, didn't it? Damn, that would have paid us. Damn it. Just about 20 pips. I probably would have closed that. Well, what can you do? I was supposed to be long euro and I entered on a trade on pound dollar. That's how much coffee I needed this morning. We're back to the retest now. We're having a second push now. This is the second push to the upper side. We would need to break the lows of this order block here for this to continue higher. So we need to retest the 127s. If this holds around this fair value here, then we're probably going lower. Martin says next. Not sure what he's referring to there. How are we doing on the likes, guys? Are we hitting 60s? Have we hit 60s yet? Are we on 60 likes? If we are, guys, if we're not there yet, do me a favor and click that like. Come on, it takes like 1 second. 1 second. Give you live trading 4 times a week. That's a lot of effort. I could be doing this by the pool, but I'm doing it here in front of you. Missed the euro trade. Yeah, it's still game. And let me see if I can show you. This is how close the pool is. So I could be there right now. Instead of being there, I'm being here with you guys. So do me a favor and press the like button. It does help. Ba, 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 ba. Oh man, I'm tight. I did shoulders today. If you're following on Instagram, guys, you would see that I did a push press. Push, push, press. Ooh, look at that reaction there. Exactly where we said. Boom. Comes back, found that fair value. Ugh, retest, fills there. Let's see if it's going to take the low. If it doesn't take the low, then it might be a time to retest the higher fair value gap on the top. Live price action, ICT concepts. How much do you pay rent? A lot. Let's say that. Like is coming up. Let's see, let's refresh. What are we at? We're at 67. We're going up like the pound dollar. We're just going up a little bit slow, aren't we? Really appreciate it, Yanis. Fred, anytime. You're a secret power. I know it's coming. Well, the reason I say that is I'm not saying it without any backing, because I know that at the base you have strong patience to find good setups, and you have scruffy knowledge, and you have all the stuff we've been discussing, a lot of NLP work, so you have everything that you need. Now it's just executing, believing into your executions, believing into your strengths, not your weaknesses. Feed that special one that we talked about. You have to feel special. You are special. So when you know you're special, that you're going to make loads of money, feed onto it. Don't doubt it. Feed on how special you are and how you're going to be able to make this your full-time job. Fake it till you make it. That's how it works. Do you have a timer you can put on so I see how much delay I have to you? I'm not sure. Well, I guess if you look at the candles, this is a 1 minute candle. If you look at that candle there and you see where you are, that will tell you how many minutes how many minutes away you are from the live, I guess. I should have entered on, maybe I should have entered on Darwin X down here. But with a nice little break even kind of thing. Right, we're seeing now a little bit of nice price action. This is silver bullet time, so potentially this can act as the silver bullet, coming back into the fair value gap and then starting to push higher. Whew. That's a mouthful. However, it hasn't broken the high, so now we're going down. Let's go on the 15 minute. Delete that. We had a big push up for about 10 to 12 pips, and now we're going to push back down exactly to our entry, which is the 61.8 retracement. So now we're going to see if we're going to go and reattempt to take the highs, which will take us to the 127, a very, very strong round number. We're going to actually put that into our charts. We failed to get to it, but this doesn't mean we're not going to revisit this. This is the first attempt to 127s. So let's go here. Let's copy this. Ooh. One, 2.7s. If I go on DXY, let's have a look on DXY for a second. DXY is pushing up, but it was an aggressive push down. We still haven't taken the lows, so this is kind of nice. I like this. Quite heavy price here, big rejection on this fair value gap here. Oh my god, is this exactly on the fair value gap? Damn. Nice price action. You know, like Forex is starting to behave normally. None of this summer stuff where things are not working. This is nice. And that's my kind of green light to start trading normally. My normal sizes. That's a nice reaction there. Where we come up, we've filled up this fair value gap. Now, hopefully, the plan of the dollar index is to sell off a little bit, so we can get down to downtown. to sell side liquidity below here to revisit 103.35s. We're gonna see. Around 30 seconds delay. I mean, it's not the worst in the world, JR. Unless you're trying to get the same entries with me, then you shouldn't be doing that anyway. But 30 seconds, not that bad. Half a candle, well, half a second minute candle, that's not bad. Hunting the lows. Hunt. Back at our original entry. Nice little London Open there, 15 minutes. Did 20 pips up, 10 pips up, 10 pips down. So we've done a total of 20 pips from the open. Yeah, we still can see both directions, right? We filled this, now it can continue pushing lower. If it continues lower, then which dollar index kind of looks like it wants to attack the high end of this. That means downside pressure for the pound dollar. Next liquidity grab would be here, and then not much in its way to get up to 103.8. So we might be looking to find some nice entries here. Let me just drag into my repositioning here from equilibrium. Let's change that to my reposition. So it's 30 pips there, 30 pips to from equilibrium to the low, roughly 30 pips. So I'm just gonna extend this. This is, guys, you can learn this in the Vanguard. I've got videos on this, on how to manage your risk. If you do want to join us, you can sign up to our membership, our Discord membership, which has over 25 videos. And you meet all the cool Vanguards. I've just put it in the chat. So you can upgrade there, you can get access to our Vanguard Discord and all the cool people that are in there. And you will speak to me Q&A tomorrow, Wednesday, best day of the week. Oh, it's a special one tomorrow. Another special one. It's always special, but this is going to be extra special. Right, so interesting area around my second idea. One idea, my first entry is here. My second entry as an idea, I need to manage this if we're hitting 125s. So if I wanted to manage it to 125s, that would be a 40 pip for an individual position. But remember, I've only got a quarter of a position in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break up my first position. I'm going to combine my first 20% of the move as one position. So this will be my first position. So I just need to think about how I'm going to spread out my entries. We've taken the low now. So let's zoom out a little bit. I just need to see, just want to see what price this level is at. So the low is at 1266. 1266. Wait, let me just put the daily. Hide the entries. So the low is there. Delete that. Oh. Close that. So 126629. So there's a little bit of a difference, but this is, look at this consolidation, right? But it's a descending consolidation and a push and squeeze to the top there. So I'm expecting, you know, if we break out of this low, we can potentially be looking for the liquidity grab below here. So this is the area that we're looking at here, sell side liquidity. Yeah, so we're gonna see, what's this? This is about 100 pips there. So, but you can see price has been consolidating, right? These are days. Look at this range. We've been consolidating. If you take out this extreme here, the price has been ranging on 90 pips. So if I'm managing this trade, remember it's NFP. We've got NFP. We're building up trades and we have to be aware of NFP. I'm seeing some reaction now here. We can see the positives coming up. But we have to be aware that this, if we get things wrong, our focus is being able to manage NFP. That's how institutional traders think. I don't think about my daily trade when I've got a huge event on Friday, also news tonight, also news tomorrow, and Thursday. So we have to be trading managers, guys. We're not day traders, we're trading managers. We have to be able to trade in and out of trades safely without a lot of stress. If you're stressed when you're trading, if you get anxious about trades when you're in, this, I can tell you now, you're not going to make it. You're not going to make it. You're not going to be in the 1%. And are we weird, the consistent people? Are we just these weird people? I don't think so. I think the people that are making it and are consistent, the only difference is that they manage trades logically, like we do here. We open up monthlies, weeklies, we have a look at fundamentals, we have a look at price action, and we see where is risk. Where we got in today, it wasn't risky, but it was kind of risky because we're in a rage. It's not big risk, but we went in a quarter of position instead of one lot position, just because we want to risk manage if this comes to attack the lows. If it comes to attack the lows, then we can start building up a position. I hate when someone comes in, and nothing against the person who asked, because I know I've been there. I hate when people come in and say, where's my stop? Because then I know that you're not managing trades, you're just managing risk. And that is a huge, huge difference. You think you're managing risk, but you're not really managing risk, you're just managing the next trade. And the key is that when we're going into trading, my philosophy anyway, is that every trade is going to be a success story. I don't want to play the game of the brokers. What do the brokers want to do? If you put 100 trades and your 30 trades out of 100 are double the wins or triple the wins, you're going to be profitable. Yes, but you've put 100 trades in. Do you know how much money the broker has made on 100 trades? He wants you to put trades. Now, if you have bigger size and he gives you leverage, it costs you $5, $6 to enter those trades. He's making all the money. Your chances of making it and hitting your stops and not affecting those stops is very small. And suddenly you're paying the broker really well. You're paying commissions, let alone holding over weekend. You're paying the swaps, which is like ridiculous. You're not profitable. You think you're profitable because you think that the tight stops and the risk management of stops is going to keep you safe, but it's a false alarm. It's not going to keep you safe. And you think you have a solid risk management that is working. If it is, honestly, keep doing it. But my 2.5 years of being in this industry and talking to a lot of people who are successful, there's only like very, very few that work with tight stops and that it makes it a profitable business because you're a business for yourself. So if you can't do that and you don't want to pay the brokers, how can you trade profitably? What do the brokers hate? They hate small lots. Why? Because me entering 0.25, it costs me $1. Whereas if I entered a lot, it would cost them $4. Now times that by 40,000 traders, 40 grand in one lot compared to 10 grand. So obviously there's an incentive for the broker for us to have higher lots. Right? Makes sense. What they don't like? Obviously they don't want you to be profitable all the time because they're not making commissions. And if you lose the account, they've leveraged the account from your payment, and they're not even losing any money. The more commissions you can pay, the better. The longer you can survive, the better, because you're paying more commissions. And suddenly you're going to be out of the game, and now they've made all the commissions and they haven't lost any money from your account. And actually you're going to go and buy another account or add money into your broker. So it's a win-win-win-win-win-win-win scenario for them. That's why I dislike the question of where's your stop. Because I know the person behind is asking where's your stop. And it's not to their fault. That's how trading works. They think that is where all the gold mine is. If I can manage my risk management by having my stops, and I stick to my stops, and I take 10 trades with a fixed stop, and it gets hit every time, I know that 11th is going to be the one that's going to make me the money. It does work, but it works for a very, 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 if there's 1% successful traders, I would say less than 1% of the 1% use tight stops. Institutional traders don't. It doesn't make sense. Why would you try and risk? Imagine if you're managing millions and millions of dollars, right? You're a firm in America, you're trying to buy yen because you're buying product, or you're buying stock from the Japanese yen. So you want to buy yen. Would it make sense for them to put a tight stop on a price? Absolutely not. Because they would just take the loss. And the yen maybe never gives them the price they want. So what do? Pound average. That's how they risk manage. Institutional traders. Do we think we can better them? I don't think so. If they're doing it, we should be aligning with what they're doing. To my mind, that makes sense. So you might be saying, okay, so what are you suggesting then? So if we know they're doing pound average, why do they do pound average? Because the price ranges. Look at this. If we look on a daily, right? We look on a monthly and a week. Since, what's this? 20th of November, 2022, the price has gone up 750 pips and it's gone down 300 pips. Does it make sense to try and get the lowest price here, or does it make sense to get a little bit of this as it's going up and then start negating price that is actually coming towards your actual price? So if these guys are looking at this from a weekly and monthly and daily, what are we going to be doing when we're trying to manage these ranges? This is, I love reading price action. I love it. I just love it. Look at it. This tells you the story of what's happening. This is institutional trading orders. Right? Why do we have more wicks here? Why is there a lot of wicks here? Why are there not a lot of wicks here? Why is there not a lot of wicks here? If you can understand these guys, that's where you can understand risk management, not your stop. Trust me. You have to understand what is the goal of institutional trading. So in this range here, obviously, it's so obvious. Let's have a look. 128. Exactly on 128. This is daily candles, guys, right? 128, exactly there. Right? What's price done? It's been rejected, right? Once. Found it, they started selling. So this is where the interest of selling the pound started. Where did it start? 16th of August. They sell the hell out of it. Whatever they had in terms of pound, they sold it. What happens next? It comes back up to the area where everyone was willing to sell it because it was a good price. It was 128. It was quite high. Boom. People start selling it before it hits 128. Why? Because they're worried that this is gonna still, there's a lot of people here that still didn't manage to sell at 128. So they're worried that it's gonna go to 128 and it's gonna sell off massively. So they start selling whatever they have, future contracts on the pound dollar. This is the pressure that we're seeing now. Now, if that runs out, then we can see a push up higher. We will see this style of candles. What is that telling us? That the people that were willing to sell this price at 128 have now sold all their stuff, and they're probably jumping on the other side fundamentally, where it will be building up accounts and starting to build up on bullishness on pound dollar. If we don't get a 128 and we start selling below this, the people that didn't manage to sell at 128 have huge interest to sell before it gets lower. They don't want to sell at 125. So if it gets to 126, Jesus, let's just quickly sell. You know, we didn't manage to get 128s, but at least let's take out some risk. And do they go all out? No, they pound average. So they sell a little bit here, they sell a little bit here, they sell a little bit here. If it goes down, then they sell a little bit altogether, and then it gets starting getting a bit bearish. That's how institutions trade. So does it make sense for us to try and take all these stop losses? 1,000 times of these stop losses. These are daily candles. Imagine now if you go on a 5 minute. Does it make sense taking all this stopped? Doesn't make sense. For me anyway, right? might make sense for someone else. Now, if you're writing an algorithm, or if you trade like ICT, ICT claims that he can trade like an algorithm, right? An algorithm has to have tight stops. Why? Because an algorithm is looking for inefficiency, tiny inefficiencies in price between these ranges, this daily range here. So it's looking for small inefficiencies where it can create some volatility and then take profits. Are we an algorithm? Can our brain work within milliseconds? Not really. I don't think so. Maybe ICT can, but I don't think we can start taking these at this behavior. So I went on a rant there, didn't I? Jesus. So that's why the simple question of where do I put my stop is telling me that you have a lot of things to learn. For me, what works for me personally. Unless you're very close to ICT, where ICT says, look, we're going to take this fair value gap. If it breaks below, good. If it doesn't, we're going to take that stop. If you can do that and you found success, all for you, do it. But my experiences in trading ICT, very successful last year, is that it's very hard to identify which fair value gap is going to be reacted, right? We're on this move here. $61.8 retracement. OT would be here. Do you wait for the OT? You've missed the move. Or maybe this is coming up. There's so many things that your price would have to, and you'll always find an excuse. You'll be like, oh, there was PD arrays there that I didn't look at when you miss it. But when you get it, you're like, oh, it worked. So there's so many factors that can work and so many factors that you can excuse them because they didn't work. That's a recipe for you not understanding how you trade. So I don't want to be in a position where I'm making money, but I don't understand exactly how I'm making money. Otherwise, I'm not a trader. I hope that makes sense. Sakis Petropoulos from Elefsina. Wow, that is very close to my hometown. So maybe I know Sakis. Welcome. I like your strategy, very well suited for prop firms, but for individual accounts, it's quite risky. For first, big loss may wipe out your account, and second, I disagree. I disagree 100%. My first prop firm account was 1,500. That's a small account. Normally your accounts are about 1,000 to 5,000. Plenty of room there to trade. No, the risk is only if you're trading too big for your account size. And I think you can reposition, and you should, in my opinion, repositioning should be done on every single trade in order to manage your risk, firstly. In my style of trading, right? Right, let's see what we've done. We've basically pushed higher. Let's go on the trading view. So like I've said, I've taken the idea now. I'm going to start looking for scaling in. We took the low, pushed back up, failed to take the highs. Now the next big number that we're looking for is the 127. Are we trading to 127 or are we trading to 126? If we trade to 126, which is down here somewhere, down here, that's where sell side liquidity lies from, if we go on the hour. Liquidity lies below here, equal lows. What we're looking for is how can we manage safely this? Does it make sense? Look at this, guys. One more thing about the stop. Where's my entry? Let's see my entry. Within the 1 minute of this entry, how many times would I be stopped? When did I enter this? I entered this. It's quite a while back, isn't it? So let's say this would be a stop. I'll be stopped out. I wouldn't be in this trade now, right? Then what do you do? Do you enter here? And if this comes back down, you're stopped out again? Like, that is commissions. You're paying commissions. You're paying a lot of commissions. Today there's a little bit of echo. It might be from the my room. The room is a bit big. Sorry about that. Maybe I can make it smaller like that. That might fix it a bit. But like I say, I'm not here to convince you to change what you're doing that's working. I'm speaking to the person who's trying something and it's not working, because I've been there. And like Einstein says, if you keep repeating things and you're not trying to change them and you're expecting different results, that's the equation for insanity. So if it is working, and for whoever is working, don't change it. Bottle it. You don't have to convince me. You don't have to convince anyone else. It's working. You've got something that's working. Tight stops, 3 pip stop, 10 pip stop. If it's working, amazing. We have traders in Vanguard where they're trading with stops. Russ, for instance. I don't know if he's in today. He's a fellow Vanguard member. He trades really successfully, and he trades with tight stops, I think. I might get that wrong, but there's other traders in here that trade with tight stops. TB, I think you're a swing trader, right? So depends. You have to look at your profits. Like TB is asking, but the progress is slow. Are we beating inflation? Of what if we stuck on a bad trade for weeks? Well, we're not talking about weeks here. If you manage your trades, it normally takes, me personally, the way I trade, I would normally trade for 1 day. Worst case scenario, I'll be like within a week. If I've done the most ridiculous thing that I need to trade it over a weekend, then we're talking about maximum 2 weeks. But I'm returning 5 to 6% a month. I think that is way more than inflation. But like I said, we're not here to convince anyone. I'm not here to convince anyone. I use ICT with hedging and it works well. Everything works. I've actually got a couple of videos on hedging. And I hedged I had a really, really good month of $13,000 in a month. The only problem with hedging, for me personally, and how I trade, it potentially can get me stuck in a trade for a couple of months, especially if I'm a big hedge. It just ranges like it's been ranging on the pound dollar. Then that can be a tricky situation because you can't get out of the hedge. So yeah. Sakis, I did I just did and stopped out. It would be an ICT market model, but it stopped me out. Now we have a fair value gap in euro dollar, but we are waiting news. Yeah, ICT, and he says it all the time. A lot of the time, or a lot of the models won't work all the time. TB says 5% in a month is great. When I see your lot size, I thought it would be small. No, this is just an entry. I mean, this is. I always start, like I said, I'm in this to make, I don't know, we'll try and make $300 to $500, right? When I analyze price, I look, where's the liquidity? Buy side liquidity. Where is sell side liquidity? Where are we sitting currently? We've done a nice retracement of this. And to change this, we're in the golden zone. So that's an excuse for me to get in, right? So I'm not actually using this to go full. When I see this idea, my head does this. Am I willing to put a full lot on this? No. Why? Because I can see a push to liquidity below. I've also got the 76.4 of the OT entry, and we failed to get above 127. So these three reasons are telling me this is a high risk area to get involved, because we could push lower. So what do I do then? I do want to see though if I can get 20 pips on this move. So what do? I just quarter my position. That's 4 times decrease in risk, right? So now if this comes back here, I can pound average my position by even like a half lot, and now I will have a half lot. My position will be roughly around 1267. I've got a better position with a little bit more risk. I've increased my risk because I've increased my size. However, I've increased it at a better price, right? So if it keeps on going down, then I do the same thing. I start thinking, is this 165 worth my risk of a one lot? If not, I decrease the risk. If I think yes, then I increase the risk. And that way I can manage my position. The aim goal never changes. All right, I need to pay the bills. I need to pay our flights to Greece. So I need to, which is this house, which is expensive. So everything adds up. How will you manage a 5K prop firm account? Rohit. Let me see if I've missed anyone else, and I'll tell you that. Can you see pound yen? I might do in a little bit, Sunny. Let me just keep an eye on this this pound dollar situation going on. But let's see, where is our trade going? We're currently just hovering around here. This is creating higher highs, so it's not looking bad. As long as we don't take the lows, we could potentially see our 76.4 retracement. We'll see. Got my $3, woohoo! Getting ready for first payout even ever with 5. Well done, Harry. That's amazing. How will you trade 5 prop? Yeah, we're going to get to you, Rohit. 5% is, yeah, we said that. Are you swing trading now? I wouldn't say I'm swing trading. I call myself a position manager. If I can manage the position within a few hours, that's great. If I need a couple of days, that's still okay. So maybe you can call me a day trader that likes swing trading. I am from Elefsina, Neaperamoska, Naiskala. Welcome, Saji. Always good to have some Greek voices in here from the motherland. Batis, good morning. Hello, buddy. Is that a wood there? Is that for the good morning? How will you manage 5K? So let's answer this one. My question is, Rohit, what's your max drawdown? If you can tell me that, then we can talk about it. What is your max drawdown overall in dollar value? Joe, what's a good lot size for a 25K prop firm? Let's have a look. I did an interview. I would have to find it now. If you go on YouTube, if you go on Fiverr's, and then you go traders. How do I search this? Yanis. There we go. If you go on this.
Okay.
And we look at if you look at this, you will find this is my 79,000, but I believe
are you scared to lose your
oh, come on. In the beginning of this video, I think I break down my 25K progress.
And what is it?
Somewhere here. No, maybe not. Not this one. So this was 79,000. Yeah, I would. I will find it if I maybe have it somewhere. But from memory, I would trade the 25K, which is literally only. Oops, one sec.
We look at your statistics. Almost 90%.
I would trade it with about a 0.2 lot sizes. But that would be my, it's not like this 0.25, because this is for me just managing my risk for this entry. This is not my, back in the day, my 0.25 would be a full size. So I would start with a 0.25 and I would complete it with a maximum 1.5 lots. So that would be, but I would do the same process, I just wouldn't have a lot of room. 5% daily, 10% as a whole. Can you tell me values? Because percentages doesn't tell me a lot. So Rohit, if you can tell me what's the monetary value that you can risk in a day and to lose the account. Oh, there we go. So Saxy has done it. So $500 overall and $250 daily. Well, that's a tiny, tiny account. If you're trading anything above 0.1 lots, I think you're going to blow that account very quickly. So for me, I would break that into, I would think of the drawdown. So if I've got 250 daily, that's ridiculous. Like that's very tight. So I wouldn't want to be, I would be aiming to make about $20 a day. And I would try and do that with 0.1 lot. And I would reposition. That's what I would do if I only had 500 overall and 250 for a daily. Do you only trade pound dollar? No, yesterday we trade euro. It's quite good. I have 4 live funded accounts. It's hard to manage these. Any advice? Copy trader. I use a copy trader. You can see here I've got 3 accounts currently. 2 of those are copied, and I've also copied 1 more on my personal account. So I've got 3 accounts copied, and they do the same trades. Have I missed anyone? The most intelligent way of risk management I have ever seen. I appreciate that, man. Good morning all from South Africa, Cape Town. Beautiful Africa. Good morning, Fernando. Yeah, that is 200 pips. But here's the thing, Joseph. When you reposition, you're constantly getting better price. So I would rather have my lot small, but it's not 001 lot, sorry. I would do 01 lot. So that would be 20 pips, not 200 pips. But I would rather have that with be able to position that with repositioning rather than have like, I don't know, 5 lots on something that you would take 1 trade and it would just blow the account. Thanks. And do you think possible on a 25 account to come back after 1,000? Draw down 2,050 and draw down. I think it's possible because, look, it's all like a skill set. It's like going to someone and say, I don't know how to drive and I've lost the wheel. If you know how to fix the wheel and you learn how to drive, you can still make profits. You will still get to where you're going. It'll just take a little bit longer. Funny enough, I don't think I'm very patient. I think I am patient to the average person, but overall, I think there is a tendency in trading to want to do things just because we sit in front of charts, right? We just want to do things. Oh my God, look at this range. Why are we not taking these ranges? This on a 1 minute, look at all this profits we could have made and lost. How often can you do it though in a 1 year? That's the big one. Oh, I just realized time. Right, guys, I've got 1 minute, and today I'm gonna have to go early because today went quick, didn't it? It's always fun when you do something you like. But we're gonna see how this trade works out. What we want to see. Do me a favor, guys. If you want to see how this trade plays out, what we're going to do, and you're going to do it now together with me, we're going to go and see our Instagram. I'm going to post a video there today about, I think it's on risk today. But yeah, you can go and see life in Bali. You can see, look at me out of shape, trying to get back into shape. I know, the belly flaps, but we're getting there. I'm trying to lose the dad bod. You can see the background repositioning, how we get good trades and manage them. This was the trade yesterday, repositioning, got better price than originally paid. We're in the top 188 traders out of 40,000 traders in Darwin. Doing shoulder day. Oh, it was tough. It was tough. But we did it. And yeah. If you want to know like more about trading and stuff like that, follow us. Follow me. There's no other one. Make sure it's the right one though. Conscious Day Trader. I'll copy it for you so you don't get scammed. There's so many scams out there. There you go. I'll put it in the chat so you can follow me after this, because obviously I know people want to know how the trade works out. But look at this, back at break even. And now it's going to hunt the lows with a bit of an aggression after the close of the 10 o'clock candle. I believe it's 10. Yeah, 9. So what we're going to be looking for is to prepare for the news tonight as well. So don't get too big size. And today is Tuesday, which means tomorrow we don't have a live, but we have the Vanguard live Q&A. So you can come and meet me, you can ask me questions on Zoom. Obviously you have to be a Vanguard member to get access to that, to the link to the Zoom. And you'll meet Martin in here, Ali, all the good people. And yeah, tomorrow's a special one. It's gonna be a little bit more technical tomorrow. We've had a good 2 weeks of psychology, so tomorrow is more about technique. With trading, and I will see you live on Thursday, pre-market as always at 7 o'clock, and have a good one, trade safe, make sure you follow your systems, whatever that is, stop loss, no stop loss, you do your thing. As long as it's working, keep doing your thing and you'll be successful. See you later.
I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah. I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah. I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah. I really feel it's my time. Think it's my pen ready. Used to hold myself back, my self-esteem damn patty. Gotta keep on chugging. Ran through everything in front of me. Might smoke bed heavy. Got a whole agenda. Can't aspire to get ahead, so bump that. It's no surrender. Got a dollar flipped up. I'm trying to get it in FT to get them when they're in hand and crypto. Learn how to fix that. I don't really hold out of books, but I'ma learn how to fix that. Some opportunities are never come unless you paying attention. So no, I can't miss that. Moving. MVP, I got